Well, Declan Rice, having really played very badly against Manchester United, missed out on the game of Barcelona because of injury. Arsenal fans just went ahead and obviously threw some tantrums towards him, and obviously he has gone ahead and reacted to everyone that really went ahead to slate him or throw anything towards him. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. It's the Arsenal News Show. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Remember, we are on to a movement to really reach 17,000 subscribers and continue to subscribe to this channel. Kai Havertz has gone ahead and obviously talked about how amazing the Arsenal side is and how it's officially his new home in the last 1 month. He has gone ahead to spend at Arsenal. And Jorginho has also gone ahead and obviously thrown into his thoughts after Arsenal lost a trophy to Man City, and that is the Premier League. Rokani David is my name. You can as well call me RD. Smash the like button close to 400 times, and don't forget to obviously do the needful of obviously saying prayer today. If at all you are Muslim, Barak Laufikum, and Allah is always great. Now, Declan Rice has gone ahead and obviously done the following, and it's the ArsenalBuzz.com that have gone ahead to obviously reveal this to us. Declan Rice said at the end, "Judge me on the price tag. Judge me on the price tag then. Don't judge me after 2 or 3 weeks." Mentality on point. Now, Declan Rice has gone ahead and obviously told Arsenal fans that please don't judge me after my poor display against Manchester United, because you have gone ahead to throw lots of tantrums to me, yet I'm just here for 2 weeks. Remember, he has just been signed by Arsenal from West Ham, record signing of £105 million, and I really believe that Declan Rice really has a point in what he's saying. His reason holds water. You cannot come out and obviously call a player a flop after 2 weeks at the club. Even before the start of the Premier League, you are calling him a flop. The game that Arteta gave him to play, as I said him, was really a rival. You know, there is no friendly in between Man United and Arsenal. That is it. So, and Arsenal learned a lot from the intensity that United brought onto that game, because they went ahead and obviously brought a more aggressive, heavy intensity on Barcelona, and they won that game by 5-3. So I don't really believe in people coming out and obviously slating Declan Rice regarding him as a flop, injury-prone player. That's really out. And to my own understanding, I believe Arteta denied Declan Rice to play the game of Barcelona because of protecting the player. That is it. Because if at all he brought him on in the game of Barcelona and he never played him, would have gone ahead to play him, would have gone ahead to obviously have a bad game, and obviously fans would have gone ahead to capitalize onto that and select the player. Secondly, even if he shifted him to another role, like playing him in the number 8 and Thomas Partey or Jorginho play in a defensive pivot, again fans will say he cannot play as a defensive pivot. Yet we thought that we were getting in a new central defensive midfielder at the club of Arsenal. So Arteta, I think, is going to unleash Declan Rice. That is next week on Wednesday, as Arsenal take on Monaco. That side, I think that's what he's going to do, and I think it's going to work out like a charm for Declan Rice, because Monaco is at least a different team altogether, and Declan Rice is going to be playing in a crowd of 60,000 fans of Arsenal chanting his name. What a better way to really start off your career after a very bad game against Manchester United. So I think management-wise, Arteta has gotten it right, and I think even Declan Rice knows it, that the manager is trying to protect him. The best game for him to play is against Monaco on Wednesday before they really play Man City in the Charity Shield. That's going to be played on Sunday. Talking about Man City, today they've lost to Atletico Madrid by 2-1. It was Memphis Depay in the 66th minute, then Yannick Carrasco in the 74th minute, and Ruben Diaz pulled one back, and it was in the 85th minute, but they couldn't find themselves in a position of obviously winning. So to every person watching in through and warming up for the game of Arsenal and Man City over the weekend, that is next weekend on the 6th, that is a Sunday, note it that Declan Rice, notice that Man City have gone ahead to lose against Atletico Madrid, and even Haaland looks like his sharpness is not yet back. Then Rice talked about Arsenal again, that it's time now. Last year was so close. I feel like we are better off now this year, learning from the experience. So I think that's definitely a target. So he's talking about winning the Premier League. And if Arsenal happen to win the Premier League next season, it's going to be courtesy of the addition of Declan Rice, Kai Havertz, and Julian Timber. As this trio is really going to add a lot of more strength or quality in the positions where they play best. For Julian Timber, he's going to be played as a right back, left back, central defender, can play as a midfielder, and you saw his qualities against Barcelona and against Manchester United. Julian Timber, classic player. Then Declan Rice, he can play as a number 6, he can play as a number 8, meaning that they're adding quality to that Arsenal side. Thirdly, Kai Havertz, central midfielder, right attack midfielder, can play as a false number 9. You're adding more quality to your team. And the most important bit of this is all these players are 24 years of age, meaning that Arteta was targeting young quality players to come into his side. To come onto his side to do the needful and obviously add more intensity and athleticism into his midfield at Arsenal. So we wait and see how that pans out. But Declan Rice has gone ahead to warn Arsenal fans, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Now, Kai Havertz has gone ahead and also put up the following. The team is amazing and definitely feels like home already. They have made it very easy for me to integrate with the team. It is fun to be with them. They are also young and hungry. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm very happy to be here. So being young and hungry, Arsenal was named the youngest team in the Premier League last season. You all know that they were the youngest side that really played in the Prem last season, and they really brought the best of their game to Man City, Manchester United, and other players, all the other teams that really surfaced there for you. So he's talking about the team is amazing and definitely feels like home already. And I think the main reason as to why he feels like home already is Jorginho. You know, coming in at the club when you already have your ex-teammate at Chelsea and you find him having settled in the club already 6 months ago, that obviously provides what we call a soft landing ground for Kai Havertz. That is it. So Kai Havertz is a very good player, and many people are not really understanding him, but for my case, I really understand him. He said, they have made it very easy for me to integrate with the team, and that is Jorginho, obviously, because he still has a player that he knows like a brother at Chelsea, and they are so good buddies, and he's really one of those that have gone ahead to join Arsenal, and Arsenal also gone ahead to welcome Kai Havertz. I think by the Kai Havertz might settle into this team of Arsenal faster than Declan Rice. That is it. Why? Declan Rice has a lot of pressure onto him. That is it. He has a lot of pressure onto his shoulders, and now his mentality is on a test. Is he going to go all out and be that player that believes in what we call having a thick skin and not get moved by the words of the player, of the fans of Arsenal? We wait and see how that happens. But for Kai Havertz, having scored 2 goals in the preseason, I think those are enough to really give him the confidence that he desires. And I really anticipate that when they're playing Monaco, he's one of those players that Arteta is going to field in the field of play to see that they get the best out of him. He concludes this by saying, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm very happy to be here. So why does Kai Havertz say this is exactly what he wanted? Because he was playing at Chelsea, and Chelsea was a team that never had a structure that obviously favored his blossoming. But when you come to a team like Arsenal, with the way they play, that obviously acts what we call a very, very, very good breeding ground, and a very good breeding ground for the talent of Kai Havertz. The Kai Havertz that everyone was talking about when he was at Bayer Leverkusen in 2018, 2019 and 2020, he joined Chelsea, is what we are all waiting to see, and I think Arsenal might provide a very good ground for him. And with the stats of Mikel Arteta that no player is going to hate to sign at Arsenal and flopped, especially with money, apart from Willian, the player who was on a free and they signed him from Chelsea. The others have gone ahead to obviously blossom and prosper and really hit the levels that Arteta really wants them. And Arteta's going ahead to show to it us that he's a manager who can obviously improve these players and obviously show them what they can add onto their careers to make them better and get a better way of executing these things. So that is it coming in from Kai Havertz. And lastly, let's do his friend Jorginho. Talking to the Times magazine, Jorginho on Arsenal losing the title to Man City last season, Jorginho said, "They are used to winning. I don't think we focus on that, what they have. We should focus on what we need to do." And that is Jorginho talking like a man of experience. We shouldn't talk about what they're gonna hate to do because they're so much used to win. We should focus on what we should do. And I think that statement is really so much mature from the Italian international, because if you are to focus on what they're saying about you most times, then you won't obviously thrive, because every time you'll be obviously be dragged back by those words, provided you pay a lot of attention to them. But if you focus on what you're supposed to do and let the people say what they want to say, then you'll always win, because all those words won't distract your progress. And that's what Jorginho is trying to let the squad of Arsenal know. And he has the mandate to say this. Do you know why? He is one of the players that are going to hate to win very many trophies at the club level. You know that very well. He even won the Euros 2020 when they knocked out England in the penalties. And I think it's obviously going in the right direction for him, though his playing time at Arsenal is really going to be questionable. But I think him and his agent are very happy with how Arteta is planning to integrate them in the team. They understand that it's time for Declan Rice to be integrated in the team, and there are a lot of games to play for Arsenal. And for Jorginho, to me, I think he's not worried, because one of those players that obviously starts ahead of him, that is Thomas Partey. He's an injury-prone player, and you'll find him injured in the next 2 or 3 games. And then Jorginho will come in the mix and obviously play into that position. So guys, your thoughts on Declan Rice warning Arsenal fans are welcome in the comment section below. Don't judge him. That's the message that Declan Rice has gone ahead to put out for you. Kai Havertz settling in at Arsenal and feeling like home. Players of Arsenal young and hungry. What do you make about that? And Jorginho's comments when it came to them losing the trophy to Man City. Rokani David remains my name. You can as well call me Haradi. Smash the like button close to 500 times, and don't forget to subscribe. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living true God bless you abundantly. My Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barak Lau Fikum. It's a Sunday, Monday, and tomorrow I'm going to bring you the match preview of Arsenal versus Monaco. This is the Emirates Cup finale that's going to be played at the Emirates. So guys, feel free to obviously tell me your thoughts about that game too, as I prepare to bring you everything I know about it in the next hours to come. See you later. Ciao, ciao.